Hey guys, it's Coach Nick and Coach Training with Friction CrossFit. And we're going to break down your guys' workout for the day. As always, we'll get rolling with your guys' warm-up. Today, something a little different. We're going to do a double Tabata. So normally a Tabata is 8 rounds total. We'll do 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. Today, you're going to do that same standard, and we've got 8 movements for you, but when you get to the last one, you're just going to start back over. So this 4-minute normal Tabata becomes an 8-minute Tabata. So the movements themselves are high knees, butt kickers, good mornings, calf raises, shoe the chicken, split squat on your right leg, split squat on your left leg, and then a pike pulse. So Trina is going to demo those movements so you guys know what to do at home. Up first is our high knees. So you're just 20 seconds in place. If you want to put your hands in front of you, it gives a nice target for your knees to get up there, and that way we make sure that we are doing high knees. Butt kickers. Now we're bringing our feet up behind us, literally bringing them all the way to your butt. We're stretching out our quads on this one in just 20 seconds in place. And then good mornings. So we're looking for our feet under our hips, and then we're just going to hinge. As we push the hips back, our chest falls forward. We want to keep our back nice and flat. You should feel this in your hamstring and your glutes. After that, we have calf raises. So you're just going to come up onto your toes as high as you can. Just nice and controlled, again, doing that for 20 seconds. After that, we have shoe the chicken. So this is actually going to stretch your calf out. So Trina will put one leg as straight as she can. She's pulling the toe towards herself and shoeing the chicken as she's sweeping those chickens out of the way. It's just a good way to bend down and to get that calf stretch in. So she's just cycling back and forth there. After that, we have a split squat. Right or left, just do one leg first, the other one second. So she's going to step forward with that left leg, and she's just going up and down in place right there, just hitting that split squat. Does that for 20 seconds, gets 10 seconds of rest, switches to the other leg, and then she's doing that again on the other side. Perfect. And then the final movement, guys, is a pike pulse. So we'll go down to a seated position with our legs straight. We've got our hands in front of us, our toes are pointed, and we're just going to pulse. So we're bringing those legs up. It's not a large movement. It might just be an inch or like even less off the ground, just a little bit of rise, but try to bring them up as high as you can. If you need to make this a little easier, just put your hands behind you, get a little lean back, and then we can pull out of there. Good way to really activate our hip flexors. And then our mobility is going to be a minute per side in a lizard stretch, and then a hamstring stretch, and then we'll do a minute in saddle. So for that lizard, we'll go to a very deep lunge. Pulls that leg forward, looking for our shin to be nice and vertical. She's up on her hands. Then you can also sink down to your forearms. That way we stretch the hip as well as the hip flexor out. A box hamstring, if you've got a chair, a bench, a box for that matter, anything at home that you can kick a foot up on. So Trina's actually bringing over a chair. So all you're going to look to do, have that chair, put one foot up on it, lean, touch your toe, stretch that hamstring out. That's it there. Minute per side, both of those. And then our saddle stretch. So for the saddle stretch, we want our toes pointed back behind us, and then we're just going to sit down. So as you get more comfortable with this, you can go further and further. Some people do have the mobility lay on the ground. You don't have to do that. I know I personally don't. But one, it does stretch your ankles out. Two, it actually hits your hip flexors also really well. And then if you need to modify this, guys, you can just stay seated where you don't lean back at all. So if you just want to sit on your toes, just like that. So you can just sit right there. This will also stretch your ankles out. It's just once we start leaning back, then we can incorporate the hip flexors a little more. But hang out there for a minute, and that'll conclude your mobility. After that, guys, Lego. That is the name of your Metcon. This is actually one we've done at the gym before. So this is an awesome one that we have a chance to retest and just to see where our fitness is at comparing before and after. This one is a 200-meter run, 1 minute rest. 800-meter run, 2-minute rest, 200-meter run, 1 minute rest, 600-meter run, 2-minute rest, and then a final, then 200-meter run, 1 minute rest, and then a 1,000-meter run to finish it off. Cap is 25 minutes. This would be a good one. Just go measure your distances out, know what you have ahead. If you can only measure off 200 meters, that's okay. It's actually an awesome chance. Like, you just run down and back, and you'll just do that however many times you need to get to your numbers. That's it for your guys' Metcon. Let's talk about our rent real fast. So we're gonna do a quad, hamstring, and an IT band smash. As far as your quad, if you have a weight, a kettlebell, you can use the handle upside down, a barbell. You're just gonna roll back and forth across your quads. If you have like she has a weight plate, works out great. So she's gonna go side to side, move an inch up, go side to side, and continue to just work that entire quad. And the same thing on the other leg. You can also do that with the handle of a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or a barbell, like I mentioned. Up next, hamstring smash. If you have a chair, this is gonna be perfect. Take a ball, place that under your hamstring. And now you can roll that area out, and then you can also, to let that dig in and move those muscles around, is extend and flex your knee. So it's just gonna move those muscles around, allow that ball to like work around and hit all the areas of the muscle. Also move that ball a couple inches every maybe 5 to 10 extensions just to hit that full muscle. It is a very long muscle. It's that whole backside there. And then finally, guys, is our IT band. So this one's a little trickier. It works really good with a foam roller. If you don't have that, you can use a ball. Trina's gonna show that here. So that IT band, it runs down the side of your leg. So you literally wanna be right on the side. A common spot you'll feel that is like right next to the knee or like right above your knee on the side of your leg. And so she's just gonna lay on the side there, and she's just gonna work that ball back and forth, up and down, throughout the side of the leg there. Again, think from your knee just below like your hip area. You can work that entire side to hit that IT band. That is it for the day, guys. Make sure you hit that mobility at the end. That's huge to hit those. We want to make sure our muscles get all the attention they need as well after a good workout. Go get after this one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.